Welcome to the Eagle Reality Career Talk with your host, Chris Ward, broker in charge of Eagle Realty in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the podcast for realtors and all entrepreneurs.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Eagle Reality Career Talk podcast. Your host, Chris Ward, broker in charge, Eagle Realty, here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on a rainy night. I'll tell you what, it's December. Here we are, full holiday season rush, and I had a little bit of a week in between the last episode and this one, so sorry for the delay because we're in the middle of a series. We're in the middle of our 5 tips, 5 steps, our 5-part series for new realtors, or if you're getting into the real estate industry, or if you're thinking about getting into the real estate industry. Or you can take all these 5 tips and probably implement them even if you've been in real estate for a while, if you've been in it for years, and maybe these are just some foundational things to remember to do throughout your career. But I think especially, and as I talk with new realtors, new people looking to get into the business and start a career in real estate, I think these 5 things are very simple. This is not new. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm not offering any kind of secret sauce or anything like that. This isn't a secret formula for your success in real estate. These are very tried and true methods that work, that a lot of real estate coaches, you'll hear them talk about. In fact, the one today that we're talking about, this is part 4 in our series. You need to go back, listen on iTunes or on Soundcloud, go to our career site, however you want to find it, and check out the first 3 parts of the series where we talked about 1, databasing, 2, making sure that you know the market, that you're an expert in the market, and 3, wait, I think that was 3. Hold on. 1, that you're databasing. 2, social media works. That's right. Number 2 was social media, and number 3 was knowing your market and being the expert, not only in market statistics and MLS statistics and what your real estate market's doing, but also just a community expert in the area that you work in. So 1, 2, and 3 you need to listen to: databasing, social media works, and being the expert, knowing your market. Those 3 are very important to getting started in real estate. This is important, this number 4, this 4th part in our series, is important not only in getting started in real estate, but this one is very, very applicable to continuing to grow your business and keeping your business momentum and your success moving forward. This is one that Coach Tom Ferry talks about a ton. I don't know if he coined the term, but it's something that is where I got it from. Is not something I created. I did put a little bit of a spin on it because I kind of think let's be super realistic. Of course, we want every agent in our company to make $1 million. You know, everybody, you know, the $1 million agent, being a super agent, all that kind of thing. The reality, the numbers, the statistics of every agent doing that is just nil. It's improbable. You're not every single agent is going to net $1 million every year in commissions earned. For your career. It's not that you can't. It's the same mantra with everything. Everything takes hard work, everything takes commitment, everything takes consistency, everything takes patience. All of that applies to business no matter where you're at, and especially in real estate. So I'm not saying you can't be $1 million agent. I'm saying that statistically not every agent is, and in fact a very small percentage of real estate agents in America are. But this tip, this trick, I think leads or gives you the best opportunity to grow your business by the numbers, and it's statistically proven that this should increase your actual income and revenue, commissions earned in your real estate career. Now, how Tom Ferry puts it is called a 5-5-4. All right, doing your 5-5-4 every day. Now, of course, he calls it hour, power, whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of guru name you want to give it. If you need that kind of motivational guru name, or you just want to say 5-5-4, like I just know what I got to do and be very grassroots about it. That's cool too. And he talks about this with his $1 million agents, his ones that are making $1 million. 5-5-4 every single day. That's right, not a day off. 5-5-4 every single day, and that is contacting 5 people in your sphere and database. Go back to podcast 1, or the first part of this series. Subscribe on iTunes, the Eagle Reality Career Talk. All right, the first part of the series talk about databasing. This is where it comes into play. Contacting 5 people from your database, your sphere, 5 people that you know. 5 people every single day. Then 5 more people that are new leads, whether it's expireds, FSBOs, people you meet in the grocery store, out getting your oil changed. You need to meet 5 new people. You need to talk to 5 new people on Facebook, on Instagram. Go make a new friend, DM somebody new. You can do this in many different ways, but 5 new people. So 5 people in your database, 5 new people, and then 4 past leads. Now you're telling me, oh, I just got into real estate, Chris. I don't have any past leads yet, or any leads or anything like that. Okay, well, let's just add that 4 to brand new people. 4 to brand new people, or you add that 4 to contacts in your database. So maybe you're taking 9 of either one of those 2 segments. But as you get into real estate, as you get into your brokerage, you're going to be getting leads, you're going to be getting prospects, not just people in your database that you're going to talk to on a social level, but you'll be getting prospects of people that might be interested in real estate, and you're going to start separating those lists of potentials or customers or prospects. You can call them anything you want, but they're all the same thing. You're going to be contacting people that are that close when it comes to potentially being people in your pipeline, in your funnel, in real estate. So, 4 people or 4 past leads, maybe that hasn't worked out yet, maybe that you got them months ago. 4 past leads, 5, 5, 4, 5 old or 5 database, 5 new people, 5 past leads, or 4 past leads. And sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. I think this air just suddenly got dusty. I'm just going to be very real, and my throat just got super dry. So here's what here's how I tweaked it, because while $1 million agent may be your goal, and I think it's a great goal to have, first year in real estate, or maybe that's just not what you define as success, as making $1 million. Maybe you're okay with being a $100,000 agent, walking away with $100,000 in income per year from your real estate. And maybe that's even your side hustle and you're making $100,000. Maybe it's your full time and you're okay with making a 6-figure check on $100,000. Maybe $100,000 is what you need. And here's the thing that you need to understand with what Tom Ferry talked about with 554, is because statistically, that's the amount of people, 14 people per day, for you to net the correct amount of appointments. There's a percentage formula when it comes to how many appointments you should get out of talking to 14 people a day, and how many of those appointments are going to convert to sales, and then how those sales equal out to $1 million in commissions. There's a formula. This isn't just willy-nilly. This is science backed through statistics and through metric tracking data. And 14 people is an optimal amount of people per day to be $1 million producer. That's just real math. So all I did, and I've talked to my agents about it, is if $1 million is not something you're working towards, but you are cool with $100,000, I just reverse engineered the formula, and I got to a 111. Every single day, 5 days a week, no days off, 5 days a week throughout the year. Every single day, every single week, every single month, for the whole year, talk to 1 person in your database, find 1 new person to talk to, and 1 past lead. 3 people per day. Now your hour of power, as they say, just got cut down to about 15 minutes. You can find 15 minutes in your career per day to talk to 3 people. 3 people per day. And when you reverse engineer the formula, and when you actually do the math, and you break it down, 3 people per day should equal out to about $100,000 in gross commissions earned. Now, I don't know about you, but when you first got into real estate, I don't know what area of the country you live in, but for most areas, I'm going to be super general here, majority of areas, $100,000 is nothing to sneeze at, is a very good goal to have, a very attainable goal, and 3 people per day doesn't sound as daunting as 14 people per day. I think you can do it, and then once you do 3 and that becomes habit, getting to 14 is not going to feel as much of a task. Or increasing to $500,000 in commissions. Okay, let me double this up. Let me hit 6, 7, 8 people per day, and that's not as bad. Now going from 6, 7, 8 people per day in contacts to 14 even seems like a smaller gap. So I leave you with this on this edition, this 4th step, because I really believe in this formula And I believe as a real estate agent, you need to remember that you're in a people business and you're in a communication and marketing business. And that means you need people. You need to reach out to people. You need to connect with people. It doesn't have to always be in the same way. It doesn't have to be on the telephone. It can be text. It can be email. It can be direct message. It can be Snap. It can be Facebook Messenger, whatever. You need to connect with people. And optimally, I think 554 is great and a great goal, but sometimes you just might not be able to do it. And I think you can do 111 very easily. And even if you bring in 6 figures in income in your first year of real estate, or any year in real estate, and you're going to use that as your baseline and grow from there, I think, in my opinion, you're a success in real estate. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, part 4 of our So You're a New Realtor series. I look forward. If I can be of any help, please leave comments. Please message me, DM me, follow everywhere on social media. Let me know how I can help your real estate career. I just want to thank you again for listening to our podcast. Make sure you subscribe on iTunes, The Eagle Reality Career Talk. Also on our YouTube channel, /Eagle Realty 1. You can find us all over social media at Eagle Realty SC. And of course, my personal Facebook page, Chris Ward Bick. That's BIC at Chris Ward Bick. Make sure you tune in next time for the next episode.